lovely people, it's Lena. Today is my second video of my Instagram 101 guide series. In the previous video I showed you how I edit my Instagram photos, and today I'm going to be sharing with you some tips on how to get more engagement, followers and likes on Instagram. If you're new to this channel, then please hit that subscribe button if you'd like to see more videos of me, and don't forget to leave a like and a comment down below if you find this video helpful. Of course, this is not the most important thing in life, but this is kind of a big deal now with social media and stuff. So if you're interested in this topic, then make sure to keep on watching. So I've got my phone here with a list of 10 ways on how to get more engagement on Instagram. The first tip is to set your profile to a business profile. This is really easy to do. You go to settings on Instagram and then click on switch to business profile and then continue. And what you want to do, you want to connect your account, your Instagram account, to a Facebook page. If you don't have a Facebook page yet, you can easily just create one. So that's what I'm going to do. Also, I've got a nice crack on my screen. Amazing. I'm so stupid. Anyway, when you've got your account connected to a business profile, it's super helpful. What you can do, you can choose your account to type of category. I chose blogger for my Instagram account. And as well, you can add your business information. So what you can do, you can add contact options, for example, your email address. This is super helpful if you want other brands or people to connect with you for a typical promotion or anything. And what I also like about having a business profile, that you can see your statistics and insights. So you can see your best posts from this month or the past 7 days. And you can also see a lot of information about your followers. That's really helpful. You can see the gender of your followers and the age range. And this kind of also leads me to the second tip, which is post your photos on the right time of the day. So having a business account, you can check the top location of your followers. If you've got followers from all over the world, then you want to make sure that you post at a time when most of your followers are active. Because of different time zones, it can be quite difficult sometimes, but I can also see with a business profile at what time my followers are the most active. So here you see a really nice statistic, the hours that your followers are most active and the days. So for me, my followers are the most active every day from around 6 p.m. until 9 p.m. So I want to make sure that I post my photos during that time to get the most likes. So not only posting at the right time of the day is important, it's also important to post regularly and to just be active on Instagram. So don't just post like 3 posts in a day and then wait for like 2 weeks and then post again. You want to have a kind of schedule. What I like to do, I like to post about 3 to 4 posts a week. Kind of depends sometimes how my schedule looks like, what kind of photos I've got ready. But just keep in mind that you've got your own kind of schedule. So this way your followers know when to check your account, and keep in mind when you are posting a new photo. What you also need to keep in mind is that it's important to have quality over quantity. Don't just post anything because you want to post, but post something because you really like the photo, because it's of good quality. Yeah, quality of your photos is really important. I know we people just like to see nice quality photos. If you've got a lot of bad quality photos on your account, people might unfollow you, so you want to make sure that you have good lighting in your photo, nice editing. If you want to see a video more about this subject, then let me know in the comments section. Then tip number 5, which is to have a nice theme on your account. Make sure you have got nice feed, a nice looking feed, and also kind of specific category that you have your photos, that your account is about. And this way you can create a kind of audience to your Instagram account. For example, you post always fashion and lifestyle photos, or you've got a travel account and post a lot of travel photos. and then you create a kind of certain theme on your account, and this will also increase your engagement. Tip number 6 is to use hashtags and tag brands. This one is super helpful. You want to get everything out of the hashtag. Sometimes people are a bit tricky about using hashtags. Oh, you would get more likes if you use so many hashtags, but it is actually really important if you want to increase your engagement. And what you want to do is just use hashtags under every photo. What I like to do is just post them immediately as a comment after I posted a photo. You also want to make sure that you use hashtags that have to do with your photo or your kind of account. And what I like to do for that, for example, if I post a fashion photo, then I'd use hashtag OOTD, hashtag fashion, hashtag style. You can also go to tagblender.net and then choose the kind of category that you use for your photo, and then you can see what kind of hashtags have to do with that photo. So this way your photo will be put in a specific category and more people will find your account, which is great, of course. And also tagging brands is really important. In this way you also increase your engagement, because brands might discover your account, they might want to repost your photo, or other people will look at the tagged photos from a specific kind of brand and they will find your photo, and this also really helps. You'll definitely get more engagement if you tag brands. Besides using hashtags, it's also really helpful to use locations. So if you're somewhere at a specific location where you've taken your photo, then you want to add a location to your photo. This way you'll also increase your engagement, because other people might find your photo or account through a location. Tip number 8 is write captions. Writing captions is really important because you can interact with your followers. You can write like a little story, something, tell about the photo, tell about your day, and people will find it a bit more interesting to see your photo. There's a kind of story behind the photo which people really like. What you can also do is add an example, add a question to your photo. So you could say, you could write something a little bit about your photo and then ask a question to your followers. So for example, how was your day? And this way you will get more comments on your photo and you will interact a bit more with your audience. Now that we've got Instagram story, you want to profit from this option, because one thing, if you post something on your Instagram story, you will pop up first. So a lot of people are of course posting throughout the day, and if you post something on your Instagram story, then you'll go up of course at the top. And it's also to have a bit more, to let your followers see a bit more about your life, and this way people will become more interesting into your account and they see that you're active. My last tip is to interact with other accounts, and with this I mean that you should like interact with accounts that have a kind of similar category. So for example, if you've got a fashion account, you want to interact with other people who post fashion photos, and you could collaborate for example, you could give each other a shout out, maybe your Instagram story or just an Instagram post as well. You can just support each other, give each other comments every time, like each other's photos, and become like friends with each other on Instagram. And then you create like a little community on Instagram which also works, and you support each other, and this way you will also increase likes and engagement, followers on Instagram. And that were the tips which I wanted to share with you today. If you've got any more questions, requests, then go comment them down below. And also, if you're not following me already on Instagram, then go do that, of course. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video and found it helpful. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to my channel. And yeah, I'll see you next time in a new video.